Hello there, this is Sonia here, and I welcome you to my channel Grammar Forward. Whether you are a student or not, I'm certain that you are here because you are interested in learning or improving your English. Well, that means you are aware of the importance of learning English. English is the third mostly spoken language in the world. It is the language of trade and business. Moreover, it's the language of international communication, media, and internet. Certainly, whether it is for professional or personal reasons, mastering this language will definitely help you reach your goals. So, here I am wishing you good luck as you go about improving your English. By the way, a quick reminder if you are with me for the first time, please do subscribe to my channel. Why do we use a language? To express ourselves, right? To use a language well, we need to know lexicon or vocabulary. That means a set of words. We also need to know grammar, which just means a set of rules which help us to combine these words into logical sentences. Apart from these, we also need to know the right pronunciation so that we can speak this language well. Although I'll be focusing on basic English grammar in the coming sessions, I will be including some useful tips in every session which will help you acquire all aspects of the language easily. I'm going to present some useful tips which will help you master the language easily and effectively. So here goes tip number 1. Be confident. If you can speak in your mother tongue, you can very well speak in English. Believe me. There are millions of people in the world who have mastered this language, although they are not native speakers. If they can do it, so can you. The only thing required is a little bit of hard work and that thing which is confidence in yourself. So believe in yourself and start speaking the language. So here is tip number 2 for you. Build your vocabulary. Whenever you come across a new word, write it down. You can very well keep aside a book just for that. You know that words are building blocks of a language. If you don't have enough words in your repertoire of words, you won't be able to speak the language fluently. So make it a point to collect each and every new word that you come across. And that takes us to our third tip, which is read a lot. This is an easy way of getting new words. But then the question is, what should you read? Read anything that comes your way. It can be books or magazines or newspapers, or when you're watching TV, if you find a line there, make use of it. And if you notice any new words there, jot them down. This way, you're going to build up your vocabulary. Now, tip number 4 for you. Repeat words or phrases that you have learned anew. Don't just listen. I said, repeat the words or phrases that you have learned recently. I hope you remember the tips number 2 and 3 which I had mentioned earlier. I said it's important to read, and I said it's equally important to jot down all the new words that you've come across. So by the end of the week, maybe you have a couple of words and you're not just going to go through them, you are going to repeat them, read them out so that you can listen to your own voice. The same process is to be repeated when you are going to listen to someone speaking English on a TV or on any medium. You are not just going to listen to them. Whenever your ears pick any new word or phrase, you are going to repeat it after them. Do this and you will find it very helpful. Now, tip number 5. Learn the basic grammar rules well. In fact, I'm going to focus on the basic English grammar rules in the coming sessions of Grammar Forward. And that's plainly because English grammar matters. You cannot just ignore grammar when it comes to using a language properly. But at the same time, unless you are an English teacher, you don't have to be well versed in every single rule in English language. But if you need to converse in English well, you need to know the basic English grammar rules properly. I hope the coming sessions are going to help you in this matter. Now, tip number 6. Talk without fear of making mistakes. Don't bother about the mistakes you might make. Believe that no one is perfect and that you always learn a new language through trial and error. Have you ever thought of why a person has inhibitions when it comes to public speaking? It's all because of the overwhelming feelings of shyness and fear. These emotions are so powerful that even before you start speaking to a person who is right in front of you, your mind has already started focusing on the mistakes you might make and how this person is going to pick all those mistakes which you might make. So it's all in the mind. So this is how these inhibitions are going to hold you back when it comes to public speaking. So I tell you again, start believing in yourself. Don't bother about the mistakes you might make. Start speaking freely and confidently. Now, on to tip number 7. Last but not the least. When practicing speaking, get inside your room, close the door, look at the mirror, and start speaking. Believe me, if you really want to get rid of the inhibitions you have when it comes to public speaking, this trick will help you a lot. You can talk about anything that comes to your mind. It can be about your interests or about what you had for breakfast today, or it can be about the movie you last watched on Netflix. It can be about any topic. The only thing is that you should never stop. When you look at the mirror and when you find that there is someone there watching you from there, you might have the temptation to stop. But please don't do that because you really want to speak English confidently and fluently. So carry on with this. Practice this every day. Speak to the mirror and you will find that your inhibitions slowly begin to vanish. I hope you found this session of Grammar Forward helpful. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. In the next session, I'll be taking up a new grammar topic. So goodbye until then. Take care. Stay safe.